Hi all, welcome back to our channel MYBIONOTES. So in this video we'll be discussing about acquired immunity and the structure of antibody. So before going into the video, please subscribe our channel and also click the bell button for more updates from our channel. So come, let's first discuss about what is an acquired immunity. So you acquire it from outside. So it's not like the innate one, you get it. So example, you can say a vaccine. That type of immunity is an acquired immunity after getting a vaccine shot. It's not like the innate immunity which is present from birth in your body. And this acquired immunity is pathogen specific. So you all know the Covaxin or a Covishield vaccine. So it was pathogen specific. It was specific for the coronavirus, right? So for a typhoid or any other pathogen, you can't use this vaccine. This Covaxin or a Covishield is specific for the coronavirus only. So this acquired immunity is pathogen specific and also it has a memory. So during the first time encounter, actually when a foreign particle or a bacteria or a virus is going to infect you for the first time, you will get a primary response from your immune system which will be of low intensity. But when you are going to get an encounter of the particular same bacteria for a second time, you will get a secondary or anamnestic response, which is a subsequent encounter with the same pathogen. That is when the same pathogen, not a different one, which attacked you during the primary response. Let's take a type bacteria. Let's say a type bacteria is infecting you during a first encounter. The same A is going to infect you the second time. Your immune system, it has a memory of this A type bacteria. So during the second encounter, it gives a secondary or anamnestic response. It is highly intensified response. It has a memory of the encounter. So like you have a memory of the things, right? In the same way, your immune system also has this memory of this particular encounter of this type A bacteria. So when it comes for the second time into your body, the response is high. So that response is known as a secondary or anamnestic response. So next in acquired immunity, about the B and the T lymphocytes. So what are these are immune cells, B and T lymphocytes. So these are the special type of lymphocytes which are present in blood. So this B and T lymphocytes, these immune cells are produced during the primary and the secondary immune response, and the B lymphocytes are produced during a pathogen is when a particular pathogen comes into our blood, breaking all the barriers. When a pathogen is in blood, our immune system, it produces army of proteins which are called antibodies. That you call it as an antibody. So you can see the structure of a B cell here, B lymphocyte here. So the B cell, if you see, it has a B cell receptor is present in the outer layer of the cell. And when an antigen, it encounters an antigen, the binding of an antigen to this B cell, what happens? You see, it actually activates the helper T cell. So this event is known as an antigen presentation. Actually, let's not go deep into this. So you just remember that these B and T lymphocytes are the immune cells and they are present in blood, and it gives us the primary and secondary immune response. So this is the structure of the B cell. So this B cell only, they produce the antibody, because see, in the outer layer it has the B cell receptor which is an antibody actually. And if you take a T cell, see the structure of a T cell. So the T cell has a T cell receptor. So and this T cell receptor, you can see binding of a T cell receptor to this MHC2. This is the CD4. So it is also present in the T cell, that you call it as a CD4. So T cell, see, they don't have an antibody in the outer layer of it, so they don't secrete antibody. Only the B cell, when you refer to a B lymphocyte, they only produce these proteins which are called antibodies, while the T cell, they don't secrete antibody, they help the B cell to produce antibody. So only the T cell, this actually there are two types of T cell. One is the T helper cell and one is the T cell, TC cell, which is known as the cytotoxic, that has a different pathway, TC cell actually. So TH cell is a T helper cell that helps the B cell to produce the antibody. So we need, at the end of the day, actually at the end, you need an antibody. You need to something to fight a bacteria or a virus that either comes from a B lymphocyte or a T lymphocyte. If it's going to be a B lymphocyte, it's an antibody only. And coming to the structure of an antibody. So what you can see, so we are saying the antibody is the defense mechanism and it's going to fight a pathogen or a foreign material. So what's going to be the structure is that it has a 4 peptide chains. So in this 4 peptide chains, 2 are small light chains and 2 are longer heavy chains. So since it's a protein only, so it has, see, you can see the heavy chains and the light chain here, and also the antigen binds in this part of the antibody, and also you can see the disulfide bonds here. This part of the antibody is known as an FC region and this is known as the Fab actually. And here this is a variable, let's not go deep, this is a variable region and this is a constant region, and also this heavy and the light, right? So they are represented, since there are 2 heavy and 2 light, right? So they are represented by this H2 and L2. 2 heavy and 2 light chains are there in the structure of the antibody, and the different types of antibodies, see, IgA, IgM, IgE, IgG. So we write the antibodies like this. And coming to humoral immune response, what is an humoral immune response? So the response in which the antibodies are present in blood, that you call it as an humoral immune response. When you can find antibodies in blood, that is an humoral immune response, and it is a type of acquired immune response only, and it is antibody mediated. And coming to cell mediated immunity, what is a cell mediated immunity? This is mediated by T lymphocytes mainly. Remember it as T cell. So here in cell mediated immunity, T cell is involved. And in also in the grafts, suppose you are getting wounded by an accident or something, so your skin is getting peeled off, so you get a graft from another source, right? It can be an animal or any other primate or even another human being. So what they will do during this taking the source is that they will first do the tissue matching and blood group matching from your blood group and the tissue, what tissue you have and the source tissue, they will match and see. And also you have to take lifelong immunosuppressant, because your immune system will detect the graft as a foreign material only, because it's foreign to your body. So it will make an immune response to that graft also. So you have to take the immunosuppressant. And the cell mediated immunity, no, the T cell mediated. So this is only responsible for this graft rejection. And also the body, if you see our body, this immune system is able to differentiate between your own self skin and whether it's from another source. They are able to differentiate it. And here you can see the cell mediated immunity. See, they said that it is T cell mediated, right? Here you can't see the antibodies and all. Here only the T cells are involved. See, from here just see only this picture from the so this is also the immune cell, dendritic cells. So from here the antigen is presented to the TH cell and the TC cell. So the naive cytotoxic T cell proliferates and differentiate into memory T cell and cytotoxic T cell. From there, cytotoxic T cell carries out the apoptosis of cells expressing antigen. So this is a cell mediated immunity, and this is a different one, which is an antibody mediated immunity. So in this picture you can see clearly the difference between the antibody mediated immunity. They follow a different pathway, where the cell mediated immunity, they follow a different pathway. See here the B cell actually they grow and differentiate, but here just remember it that during the cell mediated T cell they grow and proliferate, but here the B cell they get differentiated in antibody mediated immunity. So thank you all for watching my video. If you like the video, do subscribe our channel and also click the bell button for more updates from our channel. Happy learning to you all. Thank you.